Yes, because I guess they had it upstairs,
Okay.
so they're gonna bring it down
Okay, perfect.
here.
Everything's out and
No,
ready
yeah.
for
As
you
soon
and
as those come out, I think we are good from here.
oh, the
Yes,
bigger
in the
ones.
front. Yeah.
Is there a specific order that they have
Oh,
to be in?
yes. As far as I remember the program, yes. So yeah, as soon as hey, does your is yours suspended?
Yeah, didn't we try it already?
Here.
Oh.
Uh huh. Kaden. Oh, that Kaden. Okay. Yeah. Oh, as usual. But like, if he were to make his way down with Malachi, correct? So it's not. Okay. Well, I'll be out there as soon as the call comes. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do.
Accurate. This is not accurate. This is not right. Okay. people that. Am I the only one whose speech is wrong? We don't know. That's what makes me nervous. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Hey, John. The they said I know, because they did push back, of course.
Yes, I have the book in front of me. Graduation script. Yeah, just worry about getting here, and then I will take care of most of it, Whitey. We're good. The only thing I would need to do is just address like the seat. I will divide the speakers up, and you can have them assigned next to each other. Okay. So we've got all right. I will place them in the third row next to the piano. I will take Maria, Allen, and Oakland and place them next to Saeed in the third row. Can you do that, Whitey? Correct. On the other side. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need Maria, Allen, and Oakland. All right. We want you guys in the back rows here. Okay. Everyone go to the other side. Check. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, unfortunately. This is my
Oh,
first experience.
oh, Wendy put you
Yeah.
option.
She's probably
Okay.
doing it. I don't know. Yeah, always. Always. All right.
I know, right? Same.
Ooga Booga.
Ah, it's off. I was gonna say Ooga Booga.
Good morning. I'm Tracy Shostrom. I have the privilege of being principal of Horizonte, and I'd like to welcome you today. Please stand for the national anthem, which will be played by Fernando Arroyo Rentero.
Please be seated. Before I start into my scripted speech here, there's a time-honored custom that we do at Horizonte. So through the rain and a lot of storm and the hot days, me and my colleagues would stand at the door and say good morning to each one of you. Regardless, some of you might say good morning, ignore us, or just keep on your way, but we know that we'd offer you a good morning. So today, I'm going to give you my last official good morning. So I'll go, good morning, class of 2023. And I expect a nice, loud, good morning, Mr. Mo. And then I will start with my speech, okay? Here we go. Class of 2023, good morning. Outstanding. I love it. I feel good now. We're going to have a great morning. Buenos dias. Talofa. Assalamu alaikum. Malo lele. Good morning and welcome. Today we are here to honor every graduate. Many friends and family members have traveled far and near to honor their graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Horizonte, we request that you help us make this ceremony proceed smoothly. Please understand that everyone is here to celebrate someone they love. First, we will hear from our amazing student speakers, and they are amazing. Then each graduate individually will have their names read. Please be respectful to all our graduates and refrain from using air horns, noisemakers, or other objects of distraction. We ask that you refrain from using any type of confetti inside, outside, or on the grounds in the arena. This is a joyous and momentous occasion. It is now my great honor and privilege to introduce you this morning our Master of Ceremony, Saeed Hassan. Good job, man.
Thank you, Vice Principal Maliki Militado. Also, could we have a huge round of applause for Nando and his performance? Good morning, guests and graduates. Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony. Thank you all. Thank you to all of our family and friends for being here with us and to celebrate this very special day with us. Now, graduates, turn to your family and friends, and let's take a moment to recognize our great support and give them a round of applause. Hello, everyone. My name is Saeed Hassan. and I am proud to be your master of ceremony. I would like to recognize my parents who are my real MVPs, and they've been a huge inspiration and one of the reasons why I'm standing in front of you all today. I've never been so proud of myself until the last 2 years of my high school journey. I've unlocked so much potential that I never knew that I had, such as my mentality, my work ethic, and how smart I can be when I don't doubt myself or let people get to my head. To get here, it took a lot of struggles and a lot of crying nights, which further worsened my perception of myself and how far I can go in life. All this began in my high school journey, and I will say high school for me was one of the worst experiences and one of the best experiences I've ever had in my 18 years of life. In ninth grade, I've always felt like I didn't do enough for my grades because everyone I saw was either doing great or amazing, and I wanted to be like them. My goal was never to be happy with where I was and always keep up with the rest. In 10th grade, I had a terrible year. I got too lazy to the point where I wouldn't do anything and just be sitting in Zoom calls for 8 hours a day, just using my phone. My junior year is where I took a big leap in my mental health and everything I had doubts about. I started my junior year off with 6 credits. I felt ashamed of myself, disappointed, and just another failure who had a huge potential. All this instantly changed once I hit the second semester of my junior year. I decided to transfer to Horizonte. I will forever thank myself for not listening to those people who told me not to go to this school. And I thank all the teacher and staff here because they motivated me through one-on-one talks since classes are much smaller than my old school, West and East. My attendance and my grades skyrocketed. I was going to class on time, and my average GPA for the rest of the year was around 3.8. I didn't fail a single class. On top of that, I was working 32 plus hours a week, so I felt more proud of myself that I could provide for my family and keep up with my grades. I started surrounding myself with better people who motivated me and were just as proud of my accomplishments as I was. This school year, I didn't slow down one bit. I think around second term is when I heard the news that there's a good chance that I could graduate early, which made me so happy. I've had some obstacles come my way, like my dad going to Africa for 3 months, which made me the breadwinner of the family. I made the wrong choices, which made me lose my job. It was a tough time for my family and I. Losing my job got to me mentally, and all I wanted to do was help my family and make life easy for my mom, since now she had to take care of 7 kids on our own and having to drive 6 kids to 4 different schools. And today, I stand before you all, proud of us all getting to this point. And I'll forever be grateful for those who took part in my journey and helped me get here, and I say thank you. At this time, we will hear speeches from some of our amazing Horizonte students. First, we will hear from Maria Robles.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming to celebrate the class of 2023. My name is Maria Robles, and for all the graduates who put their efforts and fought their battles to be here today, we made it. Family members, staff, and even friends who have been supporting us since day one, we could have never done it without you. Thank you. Listen to me when I say this. Never be ashamed of trying. Stop and think about what is most important to you. You must have some kind of vision or direction for yourself. Take every opportunity that comes your way to create the life that you want and deserve, or so that's what I did. It's a relief to see myself standing up here today. No matter what life threw at me, I decided to see good in every situation. I knew that the strength I had was rare. So many people told me I couldn't let it go to waste. I had already overcome so many obstacles while growing up, and this made me ask myself, why would I give up now? I grew up in West Valley City with the strongest single mother. She worked hard just to keep a roof over mine and my sister's heads. I would watch her be so strong every day. So many problems I put that woman through, but I always told you I would make it. I appreciate you every day for being in my life. You have supported me through the toughest of times. I love you, and I'm grateful for you being my mother. I know I had to graduate today for my little sisters to look up to me, for my son to look up to me. I'll do anything to protect those kids. All those tears of sleepless nights, but because of you guys, there wasn't any question when it came to even thinking about giving up. I would look at my son and see nothing but my whole world in his eyes. I don't ever want to disappoint you, Xavier. I am so eager to succeed because of you. I just have to say that God has plans for us graduates and our families, and we can't ever quit. Whatever happens from here on out, we will continue to remain strong with wisdom and acceptance and faith for everyone around us. Enrolling at Horizonte was the best choice I made for myself. I felt in other schools I did not get the support I did at Horizonte. Thank you, Horizonte, for pushing us graduates to achieve our goals. At Horizonte, I was taught to be mindful with myself in stressful and challenging situations, and this helped me balance my life from home so I could be successful in school. I would like to say it gets easier from here, but sadly that isn't the case for the goals and dreams that I want to accomplish. I know it will still be lots of hard work. But today, I will be walking out of here and beginning a new path with a diploma and a scholarship in my hands. It's only the beginning for us graduates. This is only the end of the first chapter and the beginning of a new chapter that will go on to become a beautiful story. We will continue to overcome and achieve our dreams for the future. We will not quit. We will continue to make it. Thank you all for coming to support us today. Class of 2023, we made it.
Thank you, Maria, for her story. And could we give her a huge round of applause? Our next guest speaker is Alan Dalul.
Hello, everyone. I shouldn't be here. Not really. While living in Venezuela, I wanted to give up on myself for many reasons. I decided to leave as soon as possible, and I had to do the same thing my grandparents and my dad did. Start from scratch, not knowing what would happen and if I could really go away. If I could get away, then I was going to take a chance. Many of us know what that means. We know what it means to struggle with a new language, a new culture, with life itself, to feel broken, lost, and hopeless. However, there is always an endless number of hands that can help no matter what we're going through. Many of us came here running and broken with a suitcase filled with dreams and hoping for the best. We came with nothing, with no one, and had to learn to live again. We know it's not an easy thing to do. However, we look in the mirror knowing we're the same person who came here, but better. That means we've made it. That means we survived our barriers and the ones people try to put in our way. Horizonte taught me that. I discovered that it doesn't matter how broken you are, there's people that can take all that mess and all that fear and turn it into something else in the best of ways. I met two people like that here at Horizonte, two people who taught me how to put myself back together, heal, and recognize what I'm made of. They know it's not as easy as waking up one day and saying, oh, I'm a functional adult. But they help you get there. And I'm sure it's not the first time they've done it either. Their job is to make it look easy, say, okay, let's put your life back together. Even if we're falling down. But it's people like them that serve as an inspiration to do the best we can. They are an example to do what we came here to do, to live the life we deserve. Right now, we have all the doors open for a future we once thought impossible. Thanks to them and thanks to us. They can teach us and they can help us. But it's us who decide to learn and to help ourselves. Today is a day to remember who we were before, to remember all that fear, all that pain, all those cracks inside and out, and see what we've done. I remember that I was destroying myself. I wanted to give up on life. And two people saw in me what I couldn't at that time. I'm here because of them. We are here because of them. And that's the best reward. Not the paper that says that we are intelligent, but the fact that we could do it and decided to do our best. And this is the result. Today, we are neither broken or scared. Today, we are not immigrants, we're not refugees, we're not asylum seekers. We're humans, we're just better humans. Today, we are miracles, we're survivors, we're stronger, with a version of ourselves that we dream to be. Whatever we are tomorrow doesn't matter, but I know that we'll surprise ourselves. We had the best example here, and this is just the beginning for us. Let's not forget it. Before leaving, I also want to say thank you to my family, the family and friends that are looking right now, and also to Chelsea and Joe. Thank you so much. Let's not forget how stronger we can get.
It takes a lot of courage to get up here, and I want to say thank you, Alan, for giving us his story and how far he's come. Could we give him a huge round of applause? Our next guest speaker is Oakland Borite.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. I, Oakland Borite, am very honored to be with you today. Graduates of the class of 2023, congratulations. While I'm honored to be a graduate speaker, I admit that writing this was hard. I heard my speech had to make you laugh, cry, and inspire you all at once. And it had to be short, so as I'm sure you can imagine, that is not an easy task to accomplish. I struggled to find what to say. I thought I had to have a relatable high school experience, but I missed nearly 3 years of high school before finally joining Horizonte's adult education program at Rose Park. In August of 2021, I started with just 2 credits, and here I am now at graduation with the required 24. During those 3 years I was not attending school, I was convinced I would never be here. College did not even cross my mind. I struggled with my identity and mental health. I was sure I would not even make it to 18. I am 19 now. Thank you. When I realized I was transgender at 14, I could not decide if the realization was positive or negative. I found a community that accepted me for who I am and finally felt comfortable in my skin. However, at the same time, I knew, or I thought I knew, my life was over. I saw how my transgender friends were treated. I knew school was difficult for them, and I was convinced I couldn't handle it because school had already been hard for me. My middle and elementary school teachers made me feel like I didn't belong. Throughout elementary school, it wasn't uncommon for my teachers to make me cry in front of my classmates, hoping the shame would force me to catch up with them. I was forced to sit and face the wall for hours because I was too shy, was talking too much, asked too many questions, or didn't ask enough and fell behind. In middle school, when I finally asked for help with my worsening mental health, the school counselor ignored me for the next 2 years after promising to see me once a week. Knowing my brother had graduated from Horizonte in 2010 and was helped greatly, I had a feeling it would be better here. However, I was surprised by and thankful for the overwhelming warmth and acceptance I received at Rose Park. They welcomed me with open arms, no questions asked, and created an environment where I knew I belonged. Their support has made all the difference in my life, and I will always be grateful for the kindness they showed me. I have been given more recognition for my hard work than in any other school, which took me a while to get used to. I also had to get used to wanting to being in school and having fun in school, which was an entirely new feeling. I laughed with my teacher and classmates every day, went to Lagoon for free, and went on plenty of field trips. Outside of class, I was in clubs where I got to watch movies I love and play Dungeons and Dragons. Horizonte has been life-changing, as it has made me rediscover my passion for learning, which my family had initially nurtured in me, especially my sister and mom, who were the first to show me how important knowledge is and how it comes in many forms. I have always known school wasn't a required step to being smart and fulfilled, but I'm thankful I got another chance. With the encouragement of the Rose Park team, Nat, Jackie, Maria, Joe, and my friends and family, I discovered a passion for physics and engineering. My dad supported me through thick and thin during this process, helping me evolve from someone who shuddered at the thought of tomorrow into someone excited for the years to come. Suddenly, for the first time, I envisioned a bright future for myself. When I was little and people asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I said I wanted to be as tall as my brother. I now see myself going to college and university, landing a fulfilling job as an aerospace engineer, and enjoying the company of my loved ones. In August, I'm going to be starting my journey at Salt Lake Community College, which I could not be more excited about. Yet, I'm going to miss Rose Park and the support I have found there, as I'm sure many, or I hope at least some of you, as Horizonte students, can relate to in some way. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from Malcolm X, a man who encouraged me to continue my pursuit of education. "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Fight for what you believe in, never stop believing in yourself, and do not stop preparing and fighting for a better tomorrow, no matter how today looks." Let's go out there and make some amazing things happen. Congratulations, class of 2023, we did it!
Thank you, Oakland. Can we give her a round of applause? And then next, we have a performance from one of our own staff, Misty Sonone. But before that, Alan, Maria, and Oakland, can you guys stand up? And can we give them a huge, huge round of applause? Okay, now we're on to Misty Sonone. She's going to be performing Redbone by Childish Gambino, accompanied by Fernando Arroyo Renteria.
How's it going? You didn't know that? No, I did not. Surprise. I didn't know you had arms. Well, now I do. We're losing our best comedian at Horizonte. You will be missed. I will never be missed. I see Jack Black in your future, I'm just saying. My name is Misty Sanoni. I want to be a teacher when I grow up. And I just actually got the news that I am going to be a teacher next year, starting in August. So please come see me in the greenhouse. It's really cool when you feel like you've found your place in life and you know you're doing what you're supposed to do. I hope that you guys, and I know that you will, find what you love. Find something that you love so much that it just puts a fire in your heart. And don't settle for anything less. You guys inspire me. You make me get up in the morning. I don't want to cry. I was going to choose like some sappy song to sing for graduation, but I decided I wanted to get everybody excited instead, because we're going to party tonight, right? Yeah. Safely. Safely. No drugs and alcohol. You might know this song. Don't say the N-word. Instead, you're going to say, "they'll be," okay? They'll be creeping. Ready? One. Oh, this is the amazing Nando. He is, we're in the presence of greatness here. We've been hanging out for 3 days. He just got back from New Orleans Jazz Festival. Keep your eye out for this guy right here. All right, ready, Nando? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Nice, Nando. I'm so sick I lost my voice. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much, and congratulations. I love you.
Okay, what a beautiful performance from Misty and Fernando. Can we give them another round of applause? Okay, now we're back to the speeches. Our next guest speaker is Bella Silva.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Isabella Silva. When I got asked to do a speech, I didn't know what to say, but I do now, and it is an honor to be here speaking for this class. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate all of us graduates, so congratulations, guys, we made it. Primeramente, le quiero dar gracias a Dios por siempre estar conmigo y ser mi guía en este caminar. Thank you to all the teachers and counselors for never giving up on me and always believing I could be here today. I also want to say thank you, Mama, for always supporting me and saying I could do it. Even on times I got too stressed and wanted to give up. You always told me to keep going and do everything for myself and never depend on anyone. Thank you, Pa, for always supporting me as well and being there when I need you. Thank you for always making sure Thank you for making sure my IS always worked, even though it was a piece of crap. Excuse me. I really appreciate you helping me find a better Lexus with way less problems. Te amo mucho, Pa. We, class of 2023, have came a long way. We made it through crazy ups and downs. We stayed up late to finish assignments or projects. We stressed, and some even did their absolute best to learn in a language we barely understood. But look at us. We all managed to get through it and finally graduated. Now, a little about me. I am an early graduate. I completely finished high school and got my diploma in the beginning of April. It was a challenge for me because I had to move around to get to where I am now. My freshman year was crazy. I went to Granger High, but I was rarely in class. I would always ditch class to be with friends. Then the pandemic started and we all went to online. It was hard and I really didn't get it, but there were days I actually tried and did some work. Sophomore year, I completely failed. I didn't want to do online again, so I never opened the Chromebook the school let me borrow. Then we had the choice to either go back to public or stay online, and I decided to go back. And there I go again, rarely in class. I just wanted to give up and be a high school dropout at that point. Finally, I realized my junior year, I had to get my stuff together and do better. So I told my mama I wanted to move to Horizonte because I knew they would help me the same way they helped my eldest brother graduate. My mama withdrew me from Granger and tried enrolling me at Horizonte, but I had to attend a high school in the boundaries. She had enrolled me at West, and I actually attended because I didn't really know anyone there. She then enrolled my little brother at West as well, so we both went to school together. After a few months, Horizonte finally accepted me, so I moved schools again. I went to all of my classes and I gained some credits. I got a job during the summer, and I met some amazing people. They can sometimes be a pain in the butt, but it's always much love to them. I stayed on my grind and did summer school and completed a few packets. I even did my packet at work during my lunch break or at home when I would get off work. Senior year finally came, and I was happy that I was almost done. I made new friends, and some friends and I got our last year teacher a pet gecko named Kiko. I participated in activities, I took some pictures with my camera, and overall, I just wanted to have fun with everyone I met. I personally did have fun and finally got all of my credits. It's all thanks to Horizonte for believing in me and helping me out a lot. I can't wait to start this new chapter in my life. I am beyond grateful for everyone I met all school years. Thank you to all of you who joined me on my journey. Ma, congratulations, bestie. You did it. After 18 years, you got that high school diploma, and you're here in this ceremony graduating with me. You always told me I could do it, and I always told you you could do it. Now look at us, finally done. Te amo mucho, ma. Thank you, Horizonte, for everything. Mucho amor para todos ustedes, buenas suertes, y les deseo lo mejor en la vida. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Bella, for sharing your story and how awesome it is. How awesome it is to be graduating alongside with your mother. Now we will hear from Ash Lewis.
It's not always good to look back at the past, but sometimes you must look back to see how far you've come. Hi everybody, my name's Ash and I'm a 2023 graduate and I'm very excited to be here. Looking back at my past is often difficult. When I first started high school, I was full of light and hopeful for my future. I had many dreams. I was excited to start becoming an adult and living out my independence. Unfortunately, my light began to fade. I found out that being independent is a lot harder than I thought. I started to crawl into a dark hole and I did not think I would make it out. At one point, I stopped going to school. I isolated myself from friends and family. I wasn't happy and everything seemed quite hopeless. But during my darkest times, I met some of the most special people. It took a lot of time and effort, but my light finally started to return. Having support from people who care can make the biggest difference. I was encouraged by some of these special people to go back and finish high school. I was very hesitant and it took me years to build up the courage to go back to school. Coming to Horizonte has restored my hope by showing me my dreams are actually achievable. As someone who did not think they would ever graduate or even live to see 18, as of yesterday, I turned 19, and today I stand here graduating with you and eager to start college. Thank you. Looking back, I can see how hard I've worked and how far I've come. I'm proud of myself to be here, and I hope you are all proud of yourselves. So please always remember, it does not matter your gender, age, religion, ethnicity, or social status. We all go through challenges. We all have something to overcome. Appreciate yourself and your journey. Help yourself and those around you. Be kind to yourself and others, because you never know what other people are going through. When I was at my lowest point, most people couldn't tell. Many of you know what that is like, and some of you may be experiencing that right now. We can all make an impact and change in this world. You could impact someone like me. So keep your head high, achieve greatness, look back to see how far you've come, and imagine how far you can go. Thank you to all of my friends and family for supporting me through the years, and congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash, for your beautiful speech. And can we give her another round of applause? But before we get to the next topic or thing that we're going to talk about, can I say congrats to everyone who is here that's graduating with us today? Now, I'd like to present one of our assistant principals, Amina Serbasic.
Good morning, Horizonte students and families. I have the honor to present our first award. This morning, we also celebrate the people and organizations who have made a big difference at Horizonte. I'm honored to present the Horizonte Community Partner Award to the Humanitarian Center. Humanitarian Center has been a valuable partner with Horizonte since 2020, and our partnership helps students learn vocational English and prepare them for and help them find a job placement. Thanks to the Humanitarian Center, teachers and staff, our students have learned very important and transferable job skills. They have created resumes and learned how to search for jobs online. We're very fortunate to count them among our Horizonte community and extend our heartfelt thanks for the impact that they have made on our students' lives. I would like to present this award to Mr. Troy Casper, Director of the Humanitarian Center.
Thank you, Amina. So the Latter-day Saint Humanitarian Center currently has 114 refugees and immigrants from all over the world. We're a work training program and also teach English on site. In our work training program, we process mostly clothing and shoes and other items that are surplus from Deseret Industries thrift stores. And so in that process, we teach work behaviors and a Ready for Work program. But the largest barrier to employment for these refugees and immigrants is English. And so we want to help them in a temporary work training environment to eventually get onto a livable wage and a career track. But the largest barrier is their English. So they spend half the day on the work floor and half the day in English classes, and they get paid for both as a full-time job. It's the only program that we know of in the United States of America. Since 2020, Horizonte has been a valuable partner of ours in providing the teachers to teach our on-site classes, and their administrative support has been key in making this program successful. Because they came over in 2020, we all know that was a very challenging year. And so at first it was helping to teach in a more of a Zoom type setting for those that needed to stay home for their protection against COVID, as well as teaching on site and keeping their teachers safe in doing so. So I want to thank Amadou and Amina for their great support in keeping this program going at the Humanitarian Center. Thank you.
Thank you. We are very blessed to have Humanitarian Center as part of Horizonte family. At this time, we will have performance by ATOP, Aline's Touch of Polynesia.
Tinimaya means pretty girl. Ta'amilo Milo means around the world. Whisper to me means musu musu my. Oyawe means my oh my. Eh, wamani, oh, wamani, oh, abeile malo, abeile malo. Eh, wanya sokuloto, ayatuku no fina malo. Go for a ride to your theater avale. Stay at home means no voile vale. Le ayo se tupe means no more money. Much trouble means fala vela ve. Eh, wamani, oh, wamani, oh, abeile malo, abeile malo. Eh, wanya sokuloto, ayatuku no fina malo.
What a spectacular performance from Eileen, Touch of Polynesia, and what a beautiful culture it is. At this time, we hear a speech from Bonnie Garcia.
My everything simply just collapsed. It all burned down. The ravenous flame spread so fast it was impossible to douse, so I sat there, engulfed with fire, withering in my pain, too scared too scared to scream for help and too scared to be okay. I am trapped in my own head and I'm at war with myself. I am the predator and I am the prey. I must be insane. At the age of 12, I started suffocating this burnt body with the poisonous black smoke full of alcohol, drugs, eating disorders, and self-harm. It is difficult for me to ever truly be clean. With it stuck in my lungs, it traveled quickly through my blood, contaminating every single one of my vital organs. My vision turned hazy, wheezing instead of breathing. I was struggling to stay alive. Twice, my body and my dignity was ripped away so easily. I thought those were supposed to be mine. Nobody heard my desperate pleas. God, forgive me. I beg you to make it stop, please. I still don't understand why I was dealt such a terrible hand. I never will. All I know is that I was. I felt unable to run from myself. My reflection taunted me. The malicious whispers still show themselves occasionally. I was thrown into psych facilities over and over in hopes of being fixed. The first time I thought maybe they could cut it out of me. I went to juvie so much that 6-minute showers, 24/7 cameras watching me, wearing the same old underwear hundreds have used before in a cold concrete room to sleep in, that was normal to me. I look back at myself and I see a hollow husk of a person. It's hard to believe that was once me. I was put into state's custody 4 months after I turned 16, the darkest point in my life. Yet it helped me put out the violent roaring flames, leaving fertile ground in its place, an opportunity to change. 3 homes before I found the one that changed the direction I was going in. They brought me in after a severe attempt after my last home abandoned me. They helped me find myself again and did not let me lose that person. My mom is my biggest support, but I didn't see that. After the attempt, my mom stayed in the ICU and rarely left my side. She didn't want me to wake up scared and alone. She wanted me to feel safe. I couldn't control simple bodily functions, and I was not there cognitively. The closer I got to my mom, the more I realized she is the strongest person I know. She has gone to hell and back for me. She pushes me to be better, to be where I am today. I had to cut out people who were unhealthy for me. I had to adjust my priorities. I had to shed the parts I thought made me who I am, but they were actually what was causing me to sink. I lost sight of reality. This is not what I am meant to be. I want to live and I want to change. At the end of my junior year, my eyes opened and it all clicked. I was not going to let anything get in my way. Academically, I have always thrived, but it's hard when your freedom is taken for months on end. The schooling there barely qualified. I felt stupid and behind. I wouldn't go to school. I thought it wasn't for me. The closer I got to 18, I realized I needed to care enough to succeed. I have the drive to do good and to fight. I earned it. And that's why my brain retrieved that rusty lock and set free what I haven't seen since I was 13. I am not just some violent, suicidal, criminal junkie with no respect or goals. I am talented and I am smart. I am curious about the world around me. I cannot believe it took all this trauma for my eyes to see. This crossroad was not a miracle. It was work. It was support from the people who mattered. It was asking for help. It was growth and true desire, trial and error, trial and error. I did this. I see the painful, enduring burn scars my loved ones bear from my fire. But we must learn we cannot control everything. Forgiveness will come when they are ready. We must forgive ourselves. We are not perfect, and no one is asking for perfection. The truth is, we're not always going to be okay. There is going to be rough, difficult times we all must persist. But that is where true beauty and strength will blossom. Bright golden fire poppies sprouted from these ashes, they only grow from copious amounts of destruction and despair. I wouldn't change how things happened, even if I could. It was painful and degrading, yet I didn't end up scorched like I thought I would. Without all this, I wouldn't be the strong individual I am. I now see that life is the most beautiful gift you could receive. I finally get to say and believe it. I am so excited to be alive.
What an amazing poet slash speech from Bonnie Garcia. Can we give her a huge round of applause? we have another speech, and her name is Pene Lalu.
Wow. This is the biggest stage that I have ever stepped on. Good morning to the graduated class of 2023 and all attended with us today. I am grateful for this opportunity to speak with you in this important day in our labs. On behalf of the graduates and myself, I would like to express my sincerest thanks for our families, parents, teachers, significant others, and the scholarship partner who have supported all of us throughout the year. Without each of you, we will not be here today. I see this day as the beginning of lifelong learning and plan to take full advantage of it. I flew from across the world and never imagined this opportunity of education like this in the past. I was afraid to come back to school because I didn't speak English, and the culture was very difficult for my home country, Burma. I was born in the city called Thule, but because of the civil war, my family had to flee to a refugee camp in Thailand when I was only 3 years old. I moved to US by myself when I was 18 years old, and I became a US citizen 8 years ago. I know some of the graduates and me today felt the same as I did. I wanted a better life, a better education, and a better future for my family. My experience of returning to school had made me realize that I am like a seed. Seeds will grow if you don't plant, water them, and give them the right nutrition. I have learned in Horizonte that if I didn't work hard, coming to school every day, I would not grow and have the opportunity to graduate. I know everyone in the graduated have faced many hard challenges to be here today. We all have difficulty every day in our lives. This difficulty has taught us to keep trying, to keep learning, and not to be afraid to grow. We all have taken the opportunity to plant a seed, nourish, and water it. Today, we have a fruitful harvest with new skills and determination. We have learned to not be afraid to grow, to try harder, and to be persistent. Today, we harvest our skills, but this isn't the end. Our future harvest can include learning opportunities in our jobs, apprenticeships, vocational training, or college. I am excited to go to college and fulfill a dream I have when I was little. I know each of us have dreams, and we move forward to achieve them. Don't be afraid. You already know how to plan the scene of education and know how to nurture. I hope each of the graduates will use their deployment, both evident and success, as a reminder of their ability to make their dream come true, and to inspire the future graduates to follow their dreams. You all well-deserved success. Finally, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2023. We made it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Penewa, for an amazing story and her journey. Can we give her another round of applause? Now we'll have a student's performance by Saya Anayovise Carter. What a beautiful dance. Thank you, Saya, for sharing your culture heritage with us. Could we give her a round of applause? Now, we will hear another speech from one of our Horizonte students, Lisbeth Acosta Gonzalez.
Good morning, class of 2023, family and friends. My name is Lisbeth Acosta Gonzalez. I want to start by saying congratulations to everyone graduating today. We did it. High school is finally over. Just like that, we move on to the next chapter in life. The road in life will always have its bumps, curves, and straight lines. A great example of this is my parents' lives. My parents came to America in their early 20s with no money, no job, and no idea how to speak English. To give themselves and their future children a better life, Mexico could not provide them with. In Mexico, you had to pay a heavy amount of money to attend school, something my grandparents could not afford, causing my parents to have a lower than average education. Despite a short education, my parents are one of the most intelligent people I know. My father, Eduardo Acosta, is a quick thinker and has a great eye for art. Although he never admits it, he loves art, both creating and looking at it. His quick thinking is amazing too. You could throw a math problem his way and he could solve it in less than 10 seconds. My mother, Ana Gonzalez, comes up with great business ideas and puts them in motion. And despite not having prior knowledge on how to run a business, she is doing an amazing job. My mother also taught herself a second language, English, all by herself, and sometimes she's more fluent than me. My parents are not people who give up easily, so failing high school was never an option for me. My parents only want the best for me and my siblings. One thing me and my brothers grew up hearing all the time was, no te preocupes por cuánto cuesta. Si te ayuda con tu educación, lo pagamos. My parents are the biggest blessing God has given me. My parents have sacrificed so much from leaving their home country and the majority of their family behind for us, me and my two younger brothers. I have a few words I want to say to my family, starting off with my brothers, Christian and Edgar. I love you both so much. You guys are basically my children. I want nothing but to see you guys succeed in life. No matter what path life takes you on, just know I'll be there holding your hand all the way through. All I want in life is to see you guys living the life you dream of. Stay in school. I know it's hard, trust me. I know. But if I could do it, then there's no doubt in my mind you guys can too. Push yourselves and remember, if not for you, for mom and dad. And finally, I want to thank my parents. I usually never know how to thank my parents besides a simple and straightforward thank you, followed by a hug. But while I was writing this speech, I finally found the right words in my heart to properly thank them. Mamá y papá, gracias por todos los sacrificios que hicieron para que yo, Cristian y Edgar tuviéramos la oportunidad de tener una educación superior. Gracias por sacrificar tu juventud, dejar tu familia y tu país por nosotros. Ustedes son mi mayor inspiración, mis héroes. Ustedes son la razón por que continuaré la escuela y seguiré la carrera de medicina. Gracias por apoyarme siempre, empujarme a hacerlo mejor y decirme que nunca renuncie a mis sueños. Todo esto es para ustedes. Los amo con todo mi corazón. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Liz. And could we give a huge round of applause to Liz and her parents? And before we move on to the next thing, can we give a huge round of applause to the parents here tonight or today? We're now going to hear from our final student speaker, We welcome to the podium Kimberly Guardado.
Dear graduates, faculty, guests, families, and members of the community. Estimados graduados, profesores, invitados, familias, y miembros de la comunidad. My name is Kimberly Guardado Reyes. It is my great pleasure to address you all on this incredibly special occasion. Today, we celebrate a significant milestone in our lives. I am hoping that you will be able to look back on this day with pride and joy. All of us have worked hard to reach this point in our lives. Today marks the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Many of us here thought that we were never going to reach this moment in our lives, including myself. I had a rough time in school. I thought that it wasn't for me. Skipping school, not turning in work, being okay with having such a low grade in class, going anywhere but to my classes. That was until I got to Horizonte, where something changed for me. At Horizonte, the classes and teachers were different. Teachers took the time to know me. There were teachers that understood that I worked at a different pace than other students, and they gave me the time and help I needed. That was the beginning of a new journey, and so many things changed for me. I started to believe I could graduate, and I made new goals for myself. To all the faculty of Horizonte, thank you. Thank you for helping me get to this point in my life, and thank you for helping all these students here today. We can all thank you for your wisdom, your patience, and your commitment to our education. You have inspired us and prepared us for the challenges to come. To our families, we thank you for your support and for pushing us to do better, and we thank you for your unconditional love and patience. We would not be here without you. To our friends, thank you for the happiness, the laughter, and the memories that will be with us for the rest of our lives. You have been our companions on this journey, and we are grateful for the bonds that we have created. Today is the beginning of another chapter in our lives. And because the world is constantly evolving, we must change and evolve with it. What we have learned here in high school will be useful to us in the future. We will always have challenges in our lives, and we will have to face them head on. When you really think about it, we're all students of life, and we all have a job in this world. And part of that job is for us to leave our mark. As the famous American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." With all this being said, I want to again thank the Horizonte staff for getting us here today. To all the graduates sitting here, congratulations, you have moved forward on this path. I know there will be many more challenges coming your way, but I believe that you can overcome them. All of us should be able to use what we have learned here to make the world a better place. I hope that the class of 23 can leave a trail of all that is good and beautiful. I hope every single one of you is proud of yourself. Thank you all. Gracias a todos. Felicidades, clase 2023. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Kimberly, for your inspiring speech. And can we give her another round of applause? And can we give another round of applause to all our speakers and performers? You did an amazing job. Now, let's give our attention to a Horizonte alumni who has made a special impact on the world. This year, Dr. Amadou Niang will present the prestigious award.
Good morning. This morning, it is my privilege to bestow the Horizonte Alumni Award on a wonderful, amazing young woman, Miranda Cask. Miranda immigrated to the United States from Jakarta, Indonesia. She joined Horizonte Adult ELL program in 2010. An inquisitive and hardworking student, she quickly improved her English language skills, then entered our adult high school where she excelled and received her high school diploma. Upon graduating from high school, she studied accounting at Salt Lake Community College. In 2016, she started graduate studies at the University of Utah, here, at the David Eckel School of Business, where she obtained a master's degree in real estate development. Miranda?
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Hungry, okay. Fun. Thank you for the award, my teachers. Okay, let me begin by congratulating the incredible class of 2023 on successfully completing your education. Good job, guys. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you today as a recipient of this prestigious award from our beloved school, Horizonte Instruction and Training Center. I am sincerely grateful for the recognition I have received for my work, education, and community involvement. I am firmly believe that every nominee for this award was deserving, if not more, and I am humbled to be chosen. My name is Miranda Kask, but you can call me Mia. I am originally hailing from Jakarta, Indonesia. I embarked on a new chapter in my life when I migrated to the United States in 2009. It's hard to believe that over 13 years have passed since then. Time truly flies. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. After completing an ESL course and graduating from Horizonte in the spring of 2010, I began my career at the Salt Lake City Mayor's Office of Diversity and Human Rights as an AmeriCorps Vista. Throughout my journey in Salt Lake City, I continuously sought personal and professional growth opportunities. While working at SLCC, I pursued an accounting certificate and later went on to complete my master's program in real estate development at the University of Utah. Go Utes! I graduated in 2019. Alongside my studies, I gained valuable experience in various industries, including Salt Lake City government, higher education, commercial real estate, finance, and banking. In my free time, I dedicated myself to serving the low-income population of Utah by assisting them with tax filing, as well as helping international college students settle down in Utah. Those are my kids. Hi! Recently, I accepted a position as a credit risk analyst in the fintech industry, which is web bank. and I'm so proud of it. I also serve as a board member in Salt Lake City Capital Improvement Planning and Community Development Program. These opportunities fill me with excitement as I can devote my time in serving small businesses and the residents of Salt Lake City. I must confess that reaching this point hasn't been an easy journey for me. I have encountered numerous challenges along the way. However, each obstacle has only served to strengthen me and shape me to the person I am today, a dedicated professional who knows what she wants. I am someone who sets her sights on a goal and does not lose sight of it until it is achieved. Winning this award would not have been possible without the unwavering support and inspiration I have received from my family, friends, teachers, and colleagues. To them, I owe deepest respect and gratitude. They have provided me with the strength and encouragement to continuously challenge myself and strive for excellence at every stage. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to God, my parents, and my late brother, who I hope are watching over me from heaven. I am grateful to my family and friends in both Indonesia and Utah, my teachers at Horizonte, and my mentors have guided me on the path to becoming a professional career woman. It is because of their unwavering support that I proudly stand here today, holding this award as a testament to my achievements. To the graduates before me, I want to impart this message. Never, ever give up on your dreams. Always believe that good things will come to those who work hard and give their best efforts to achieve their American dreams. If I can do it, you can do it. Congratulations on your graduation, and thank you very much.
Congratulations to Marinda on receiving the Sacred Alumni Award. Now let's turn the mic over to Eleanor Chase, our high school counselor, to talk more about the many people that contributed to our school.
Thanks, you guys. Each year, many Horizonte graduates receive thousands of dollars in scholarships from our generous donors. It is my honor to recognize some of these donors today. Dr. Rick Harnsberger and James P. Anderson, co-chairs of the Horizonte Scholarship Fund. Dr. Janet Harnsberger and Shannon Anderson, co-founders of the fund. Other members of the board, Dr. Paula Woodward, Lisa Sullivan, Stephen Sullivan, Julie Jackson, Dr. Grant Jackson, Laurel Young, Kimball Young, and Principal Tracy Shostrom. Thank you. We would also like to thank these community partners for their donations as well. George S. and Dolores Dore Eccles Foundation, Mariner S. Eccles Foundation, Steve and Ruth Lowe, Kathy Jones, Archer Family Foundation, Beasley Family Foundation, Escooch Foundation, Medallion Bank, Spherion Staffing, American Express Bank, and other individual donors. We would also like to express our appreciation to the Rotary Club of Salt Lake City for their scholarship opportunities. Thank you. Now, can all the students who've received one of these scholarships please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. These students are exceptional. I have seen the sheer desire they have to further their educations and pursue their dreams. Many of these students have overcome unimaginable obstacles, and some of these students are the first in their families to go to college. It is your contributions that help make this possible. The positive impact your donations will make on these students' lives is immeasurable. Thank you for caring about our students and investing in their very bright futures. Scholarship recipients, on behalf of the entire staff and students of our institution, we would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your remarkable achievement. We hope the way ahead is even brighter with these scholarships as the foundation of your future success.
Thank you, Eleanor Chase. Can we give her a round of applause? Now we will give the opportunity back to Amina Serbasic to present our final award.
Almost there, everybody. The Horizonte Service Award is presented to a person or organization who goes above and beyond to provide service to our school. This year, we're proud to present the award to Seroptimus International of Salt Lake, who has partnered with our school back in 1997. Seroptimus is a global volunteer organization that provides women and girls with access to education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment. Their vision is to provide women and girls with the resources and opportunities to reach their full potential and live their dreams. Seroptimus International of Salt Lake City was chartered November 19, 1931, with only 38 members. We're fortunate to count them among our Horizonte community and extend our heartfelt thanks for the impact that they have made on our students' lives. I would like to present this award to Ms. Karma Ingram.
Thank you for this wonderful award. And I want to say Horizonte is my favorite school in the whole city of Salt Lake. You guys are awesome. You rock. Amina said that we started coming to Horizonte in 1997. So what we did in those days was we came to what they called the Young Parent Program. And the Young Parent Program were girls in high school who already were either pregnant or already had a baby. And we were teaching them life skills and goal setting. And we have done this for all these years. The program has evolved somewhat, and now the Seroptimus call it Dream It, Be It. And Dream It, Be It is specifically designed for all high school girls to enhance their education and provide them with goal-setting skills and give them career ideas. So we appreciate the opportunity to come. This last year, we went to both Horizonte and Granite Connections High School, and we had about 100 girls participate in our classes and in these programs. And we really appreciate the opportunity that we had
in serving these young women. And I wanted to say I congratulate all of you that are here today for your vision in attending high school and choosing to have this as your goal. This is your first step, and congratulations, and thank you for this award.
Hello. We have had some outstanding speeches today, this morning. Thank you for listening and being here and holding space for all of our amazing graduates. Before presenting the graduating class to our board president, Nate Salazar, please join me in giving a hand to all the student speakers and award winners. With the help of our area director, Dr. Shante Broadway McDaniels, the support of interim superintendent, Dr. Martin W. Bates, and the entire Salt Lake School District team, we are here today in celebration. But neither student growth nor today's triumph would be possible without the inspiring efforts of those who have no capacity for failure and see the latent potential in every child. And according to Brene Brown, we can't always ask our students to take off the armor at home or even on their way to school because their emotional and physical safety may require self-protection. But what we can do and what we are ethically called to do is create space in our schools and classrooms where all students can walk in and for that day or hour, take off the crushing weight of their armor, hang it on a rack, and open their heart to truly being seen. We fully see our students, and we love them. We love you. I'd like to ask all the teachers and staff of Horizonte to stand to be recognized. Thank you. It is my great pleasure to present the 2023 Horizonte graduating class. To Salt Lake City School Board President Nate Salazar.
Thank you, Principal Sjostrom. Thank you, class. You know, there's one person that we haven't thanked yet. And Saeed, would you want to stand? Let's give Saeed a round of applause. Thank you for emceeing today, Saeed. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, administration. The administration here at Horizonte. To the class of 2023, I really don't have a whole lot to say outside of what's already been said by your peers and your school leaders. But I'm honored to be here today. Truly, I am. Now, I've always believed that we as people, Alan, as humans, that we have a lot more in common than we could ever realize. As I reflect back on the stories that were shared here this morning, I have more resolve that this is true. Stories of resilience, the acknowledgement of mistakes made, coupled with the sacrifices to overcome the obstacles, traumas, and challenges throughout the journey, all while never letting the past define the future or take away from the loved ones who you live for and who you provide for. Your stories are the common threads that weave all of us together. Your stories are why we are here today. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of oneself is not where we stand in times of comfort, but where we stand in times of challenge. Each and every one of you are beyond measure." Alongside the congratulations for your accomplishments today, I ultimately want to thank you. Sincerely, I want to thank you for choosing the path that led you here today. In closing, I want to share a lesson that my mom shared with me. The diploma you're earning today is sacred. It is sacred because no one can take it away from you. We all know that the world can try to tear you down, that people can violate your dignity and your worth, but no one can take away your knowledge. No one can take away your education. And while today is a day of firsts, don't let today be the last success, but just one of the many more accomplishments to come. Bob Marley once said, "I don't come to bow, I come to conquer." I don't come to bow, I come to conquer. Add today to your story. Add today to your journey. And despite whatever lies ahead, don't ever give up. Don't ever stop dreaming, and continue to conquer. Principal Sjostrom, as these graduates have completed and complied with the state of Utah's requirements for graduation, on behalf of the Salt Lake City School District, it is my honor to be accepting the graduating class of 2023 from Horizonte Instruction and Training Center. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Principal Sjostrom, and the Salt Lake City District Board President, Nate Salazar. Before we present the diplomas, we would like to remind you, please refrain from excessive cheering, the use of noisemakers, and the throwing of or scattering of confetti or silly string so that every graduate's name may be heard and honored by the family. Principal Sjostrom and Board Member Nate Salazar, Jenny Zika, Mohammed Baid, and Bryce William will present their diplomas. Let's go 2023!
Oakland Borite.
Saeed Hassan.
Ash Lewis.
Alan Dalul. Kimberly Esmeralda Guardado Reyes.
Panay Wa Lalo.
Lisbeth Berenice Acosta González.
Maria Robles.
Isabella Marie Silva Nunez.
Bonnie Marissa Cristina Garcia.
Isabel Silva.
Saya Ana Iovice Carter.
Guadilla Canaan.
Fernando Arroyo.
Laura González.
Victor Guara.
Jenny Moreira Saldaña.
Tiana Ray Maumasi Tuau.
Reina Martínez.
Ati Lotu Lole.
Sieva Tupo.
Marlene Menjares.
Hinkley Baicigano.
Chocho A.
Ray Bauso.
Miguel Ariola.
Taylor Taliaibao.
Jesus Joseph Ramos.
Ray Ray Alakai Satini.
Daniel Nelson.
Miguel Andiano.
Jolyn Cruz.
Mohammed Ismail.
Dominic Rosas.
Alonzo Deyes.
Madison Bennett.
Joshua Venegas.
Juan Sarco.
Mercedes Trujillo.
Marquise Thomason.
Brandon Caldwell.
Julius Ramirez.
Randy Celaya.
Helaman Williams.
Dominico Asi.
Evan Davis.
Mele Seini Elini Molisi.
Franklin O'Connor.
Cristian Ramírez Amado.
Crystal Mahana.
Luis Izarraras.
Trina Hazelrig.
Arissa Archuleta.
Catalina Madragon.
Emilio Carlos Jr.
Stephanie Turner.
Juan Carlos Ursino.
Bonnie Drawn.
Andrew Gil Rodriguez. Desi Palmer.
Alexander Ponce.
Christian Martinez.
Roberto Amaya.
Faith Burkis.
Naingel Tuakalao.
Jojo Garcia.
Robert Archuleta.
Angelina Gilly.
Julian Montaño.
Annalise Anderson.
Diego Montejano.
Juliana Liran.
Ernesto Ramos.
Lachera Athena Antonetta Adino.
Tanya Drews.
Melissa Pulido Medina.
Emmanuel Culata.
Hold on 5 seconds. Yadira Garcia.
Zachary Seitz.
Diego Castillo.
Gabrielle Tangren.
Chloe Mays.
Christina Janice.
Miriam Lara Torres.
Haley Pearson.
Aubrey Daniels. Rihanna Vigil.
Jose Albert Tinoco Palomino.
Yusuf Ismael.
Mason Long.
Vanessa Mata.
Mario Jimenez.
Anna Kleinman.
Spencer Nielsen.
Lizeth Ramirez Castillo.
Alexis Vargas.
Ana Moya.
Juan Arnes.
Allison Torres.
Malachi Rivera.
Melanie Peña.
Colton Ryan.
I love Nanique Love Rambang.
Charlie Reichert.
Karen Juanita Muñoz Cárdenas.
Sade Lucena Araujo. Reina Garcia.
Regina. You didn't have it on this. Okay, just do the Ha'afeva Tuifua. Penina Ha'afeva Tuifua.
Salma Albazoni.
Roberto Mendoza Jr.
Annalie Jimenez.
Nayana Lokeni.
Bella Jeffers.
Isela Carmona Amates.
Maddie Stuck.
Samara Tausonga.
Nautica Houston.
Sorry. Marquita Powell.
Heidi Ortega. Philomene Bekai. Esta Ramba.
Thank you to the thank you to the speakers who inspired all of us and performers for sharing their talents with us. Congratulations to all our graduates. Can all the staff stand up? Can we give a round of applause to all the staffs? Can all the board members stand up as well? Can our principals and Dr. Niang stand up? And council. Can our performers and the speakers all stand up, and can we give them a huge round of applause? And now the class of 2023, can y'all stand up? Nah. Let's go. Congrats to everyone. Let's go. Woo! Okay, you guys now may be seated. Just one more important ceremony. Graduates, we ask you that please exit through Portal 23 here on the left side. And family and friends, please remain seated until graduates have exited. Please gather please gather with friends and family outside the building. Now all graduates, please rise for the tassel ceremony. I have to. Graduates, please put your left hand on your tassel. Follow my movement. Move your tassel from the right to the left. Congrats to class of 2023! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Thank you to all the parents who showed up. Can we give a round of applause to the family that's here today? Let's go! Woo! And graduates, you might be exited now. Let's go. Shout out to all the friends here too.